at 7.
A man's life saved this past Labor Day weekend in Rehoboth Beach. We're going to talk to the patrol about the life-saving mission.
And Delaware is back on some northern states' quarantine lists. We'll tell you which one's coming up.
Covering all of Delmarva, this is WBOC News at 7, Delmarva's news leader.
And good evening, I'm Chris Weimer.
And I'm Amy Lou. Welcome to WBOC News at 7. Well, over on the holiday weekend, it was hard to find a patch of sand in Rehoboth Beach because the beaches were flooded with visitors. But the Eagle Eye of One lifeguard, along with the teamwork of the beach patrol, saved one man's life on Sunday. WBOC's Cassie Semien spoke to the patrol today about that life-saving rescue.
Even in perfect conditions, lifeguards are trained to be on the lookout for danger.
With our job, we basically have to be prepared for anything.
And that's exactly what happened over the weekend when a man in his 60s was swimming in the ocean. He went into cardiac arrest and was spotted floating face down in the water.
That's where the training comes in, because we have to be prepared at any time to respond to a call like this.
Lifeguards sprung into action, doing CPR and compressions before applying a defibrillator. A nurse who happened to be on the beach helped the beach patrol, calling out they had a pulse.
There's not a day that I don't go to work and I think about I may have to save somebody today.
Chuck Moran, a compliance officer with the beach patrol, also lifeguards at the area YMCA. He performed compressions on the man after the rescue and says,
CAP always reminds everybody it's up to you to put your life on the line to save somebody else's. And everybody takes that to heart and believes it and works it.
We could be telling an entirely different story if the lifeguards didn't spring into action so quickly or didn't have the proper training. And the Sussex County medic says he couldn't be prouder of his students.
All the work was done by the lifeguards. They did an outstanding job. Their quick response, their calm, cool, collective way of handling it. They worked as a team, and everything that they trained for came together in this one incident.
Many of the guards have gone back to school now, but Granholm says he hopes to reunite the lifeguards on that call with the patient. His name has not been released, but Granholm says he has been transferred to an out-of-state hospital for care. It's quick thinking and actions like these that could be the difference between life and death.
This gentleman owes a debt of gratitude to the lifeguards.
In Rehoboth Beach, Cassie Semien, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader.
And as we enter the off-season, the beach patrol will only have lifeguards at certain chairs. If you plan on visiting the beach to swim, it's recommended you stop by patrol headquarters to locate a safe swimming space.
We will have all of that and more coming up this half hour. But first, the WBOC News this morning. Eye opener, your morning in 60 seconds.
Wildfires raging on.
My cabin is probably on fire, our cabin, but this is what's important.
Multiple alarms going on the West Coast.
The school year officially beginning across Delmarva.
She'll start a lesson and our connection will go down, and then, she'll be in a different area of that whole lesson.
Going off with a few glitches.
Our teachers really wanted to give kids an authentic experience.
Teachers and students eager to get back to normalcy.
Salisbury University students suspended.
I'm really glad that the administration didn't blame the student body as a whole.
As their COVID positivity rate increases.
A jogger checked out by police.
I'm gonna take care of you, relax. I got you, buddy.
Handing in a lesson for people and officers across the nation.
A Rehoboth Beach rescue.
We have to be prepared at any time to respond to a call like this.
Beach patrol saving a man's life over the holiday weekend.
This gentleman owes a debt of gratitude to the lifeguards.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Bay to Beach Builders. Fine homes built with Amish craftsmanship.
Heroes, all who stepped in for that rescue. It is the call no one ever wants to hear, a cardiac emergency in the ocean. In Sussex County, that is exactly what happened over the weekend in Rehoboth Beach. A man in his 60s was swimming in the ocean when he went into cardiac arrest. Lifeguards quickly sprung into action, getting the man to shore and beginning CPR. Lifeguards tell WBOC a woman vacationing at the beach, who was also a nurse, also jumped in to help. They were able to get a pulse before medics arrived on scene. Sussex County Paramedic Supervisor Lars Granholm says the patient is doing well and he has since been transferred to a hospital out of state. Granholm also trains the Rehoboth Beach Patrol for instances just like this one.
The real test is when the actual incident happens. And this was a testament to how they retain that knowledge and they put it to use. It speaks volumes to their capabilities and what they did. And I am beaming right now of how these guys reacted, responded, and performed.
Granholm says he hopes to reunite the guards with the patients sometime in the future there in Sussex County.